Oh dear, what in the world here now? Hallelujah. Oh dear. Hey now. What? Hold on there. Hang on there now. Not so fast. What happened to them there words? I said welcome now. And now, dang it. It's not saying welcome to y'all. No chat issue. I surely did say welcome. That's just rude. I did say welcome, y'all. Believe it. Whoopsie. Sorry to tell you, but this might just have to happen right fast. I'm still here. You can still hear me, but I'm gonna have to put a welcome in there right fast. You know what I mean? It sure didn't show up, and that's all right. Oh, that's all right. Well, guess what? I'm gonna put welcome from my main channel, and see if I give a care. I don't give a care. I don't care what channel I give it from. I'm certainly gonna welcome somebody. That's for sure. Try to, but they're not gonna let me tell you that. So, in the meantime, we'll just give you a welcome from my main channel. How about that? Cash me out my backup. Wait a second. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, that is nice. I've made a welcome. That is from my main channel. And I'm going to give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to just back on about here. And undo the privacy and close it out and see if that works. I don't know. Now it's still... Oh, geez Louise. Okay, now don't touch anything, me. Check. Close that thing out. Roger that. And I think we can do this. I think we can do it. If you build it, that will come. I'm going to plug this here in now because where there's a will, there's a way. Praise God. I might want to plug in the other end as well. Roger that. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome to the most amazing series that I've ever made in my life. I'm sure of it. I don't doubt it whatsoever. Anyhow, I want to welcome you very much. And I can assure you, will not be bored here. I can't promise you that, to each their own. But usually, there's always something going on. And let me fix my seat because I'm sure falling down. Very much so. Great. All right. Wonderful. Super. Straight super. Happy 4th of July. Let me try this again. If you missed part 3, well, you missed a treat. I'm sure of it. I haven't had time to play any of the parts back yet. The Lord got me busy, and I am thankful. That's fine by me. No complaints. Happy July the 4th, 2022. From me to all of you. I'd like to salute you with this magnificent mini can of pork and beans. Shout out to Van Camps for their tiny little convenience size can here. You can just hold it in your hand. It's a small, nice, perfect size can. Personal pan pizza. Well, this is a personal pan pork and beans. Praise the Lord. If y'all missed it, we also spoke on Peter Popoff in one of our episodes here this evening. Morning, whatever you want to call it now. It was evening, now it's morning. I suppose this morning, but really, it ain't. It's nighttime. But regardless of the time, it's 4th of July. Shout out for that, I guess. And every other day that ends with Y, that you wake up on this side of the dirt, shout out to that. Amazing, nice, ice cold monster. My favorite. I know, it ain't good for me, but y'all already know. It's good to me. Anyway. It's good times, you know? Very good times. And we will be sure getting into these videos here in a moment. We should do that. Because that's a great plan. This time. Oh, nuts. Hang on tight for me now. I'll have to do something right fast here. Pardon me there. Pardonnez-moi. So, definitely welcome. This is a nice, warm welcome. A warm how do you do to you. Okay, I didn't even need to do that. Roger that. Okay. Well, this is on, but I don't know if it actually is. And when I click it, it goes off. Oh, well, I'm going to leave it alone. At least it's on. It's a good sign. So, let's keep it pushing. Where were we at here? We were on Watch Later. Bam. And we were on this one. Biggity bam, bam, bam. We had to deal with a commercial, which is whack. So we're going to make sure volume's all the way down, which it is. I don't know why the words keep going off. That is dumb. Oh, no, they're down here. There we go. Hello. That makes sense. Kick the volume up. Whoop. Yeah. Hang on there. That is most excellent. Make the words all the way as far as they can go. And all the way. Okay, that should do that. I think we should be cool. Whoops.
To the Baghdad battery with electrolyte available.
Awesome. Thanks, Jesus.
It is possible to obtain electricity of 1 volt.
Thank you, Jesus.
Now you can argue to whom the
Shout
title
out
of
to everything
founder of the
inside me
doctrine of
channel.
electricity belongs, because the Baghdad battery is 2,000 years older than Alessandro Volta. Horizontal traces on the steep walls are clearly not from a chisel or other hand tools. Such traces are left by the tunneling equipment. One version is that the excavation was made by a roadheader. But the historical chronicles tell us that the mountain Nokajiri is simply an Edo period quarry in Japan, 1603 to 1868, and they're simply cut out the tuff by hand.
I took this off battery saver mode as well, which maybe will be helpful, I don't know.
Archaeological investigations in the area of Pompeii are delightful. Not everyone is happy, because the plumbing system with taps, valves, and faucets...
We already seen this, sorry.
To get...
I don't know if we were already done or what. Maybe we finished it. Oh, bro, we did finish it. That's what's up. Oopsie. Oh, bro. We already finished that video. My bad. My bad. Anyways, I'm going to back right on out of that and say sorry for that one. We did already watch that. Dope. Well, then we're going to keep it pushing and watch this one. Shout out to the channel called Missing Files. I have not seen this yet. We're going to watch together for the first time. It's called 15 Emerging Technologies That Will Change Our World.
20 years alone, we've...
Please do let me turn the volume down so I do not blow out your eardrums. Thank you, God. And let me just push play, make this long screens.
Facebook, the Mars Curiosity rover, and more. But these
And sorry,
advancements
don't
were
get
only
dizzy.
the beginning.
Whoop.
As we discussed in
Bam.
our previous video on this topic, more groundbreaking technologies are being invented than ever before.
Already.
We're going to be looking at the most spectacular of them today.
This giant hunk of metal. It's unbelievable.
Here are 15.
Bam. Pardon me, I'm going to do two things. Kick up the quality. Well, it might be three things. Closed captions. Dope. Okie doke. And speed. Just a little bit. Just a little faster.
Emerging technologies that will change the world.
Bam. Fair use, copyright, all that good stuff, section 107.
Robot kitchen.
So
Whether you're a
claiming all
total
that
kitchen
stuff.
novice or a bona fide Michelin star chef, preparing a meal for a large group of people can be extremely stressful. But with the help of Moley Robotics, all of that stress may soon be a thing of the past. In December of 2021, Moley Robotics revealed its game-changing robot kitchen, simply dubbed the Moley Kitchen. This emerging technology uses an intricate pair of robotic arms to prepare, cook, and serve more than 5,000 pre-programmed meals. All you have to do is add the required ingredients into the kitchen's fitted containers, and the robot kitchen will handle the rest. It can even turn the oven on and off, so you won't have to worry about food coming out burned or
That
undercooked.
is so
To prepare this incredible piece of technology, the
many.
folks at Moley Robotics teamed up with the award-winning chef Tim Anderson. Anderson cooked a series of meals in a workspace identical to the layout of the Moley kitchen, from whisking to kneading. All of Anderson's masterful movements were recorded and subsequently programmed into the kitchen's robotic arms. This means the Moley kitchen can perfectly recreate Chef Anderson's most mouth-watering recipes right down to the smallest details. The Moley kitchen is intended to hit the market towards the end of 2022, but its high price tag will make it a complete impossibility for the general public. It's expected to sell for at least $184,000.
Oh, dear God.
Thankfully, this price will likely decrease as time goes by and the technology becomes more common. So there may well be a robot kitchen in every home by the end of the 21st century.
Dear
Now
God,
let's
this
get ready
many.
for today's missing topic. Now it's time to take a look at today's missing topic. NASA has
Whoa.
long acknowledged that time travel is indeed possible, although not quite in the way humans typically imagine. According to the organization's leading scientists, time travel is possible in the sense that clocks on airplanes and spacecraft move at a slightly different speed than their earthbound counterparts. We're only talking about a million.
Uh-oh.
A house or a laptop?
We got commercials, y'all. I apologize for that.
Well, definitely not the house, because it not only costs
I'm not doing
millions-
spam or scam or any deceptive practices over here.
Earthbound
No way.
We're only talking about a millisecond in difference here, so it's a far cry from the idea of a human climbing into a time machine and traveling to any time, past or present, that they choose. But not everybody is accepting this ruling on time travel. Some conspiracy theorists speculate that NASA is simply trying to scare engineers away from exploring the possibility of time travel, so it can entirely control the development of the world's very first time machine. If this leaked picture is legitimate, it may just be proof of this theory. Here we see a floating craft holding a gigantic oval between its upturned wings. It looks like this picture was taken in a warehouse, which would suggest a mysterious piece of technology is still in its development stages. This is also indicated by the 6 men who are looking up at the vehicle, as if they're monitoring its process. Are these the engineers NASA has tasked with manufacturing the time machine that's going to change our world forever? Or are they simply working on a new kind of aircraft? Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to use the hashtag missing topic so we won't have to hop into a time machine to find your comment. Hey, did you know that if you smash the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell, you're more likely to win the lottery? So what are you waiting for? Robot bees. Over the last couple of years, the global population of honeybees has been declining at an alarming rate. This is cause for serious concern, as honeybees are responsible for pollinating about 1/3 of the food we eat.
Robot
Without
bees.
them, worldwide agriculture would be driven to the point of collapse, and it wouldn't take long for civilizations as we know to follow. The
Many.
honeybee population crisis is an extremely time-sensitive issue, and millions of scientists have been working around the clock to solve it. We
How
finally
about stop
seem to be on the
spraying
cusp of a
poisons
solution,
and
it's
let the
coming
real
from the
bees be
unlikeliest of
alive?
places, Walmart. In
What
May
do
of
I know?
2018, Walmart raised a lot of
Silly me, I
eyebrows
don't know
when it
anything.
filed a patent for what's described as pollination drones. The purpose of these drones would be to transport pollen
I don't
between
know about
plants,
science, sorry.
facilitating the growth of fruit and seeds. This would essentially make these drones robot bees and give Walmart the power to save the world. It's nice to imagine that Walmart is working on this emerging
Wow.
technology out of the goodness of its heart. However, inside reports suggest that the retail juggernaut intends to keep its robots themselves in an attempt to take more control of its food supply chain.
Mind blowing.
Oh well, at least we can enjoy some of Walmart's delicious drone honey when civilization collapses.
Jesus God.
solar car. When the electric car was first introduced, it was hailed as an eco-friendly alternative to the troublesome petrol and diesel cars that had caused so much environmental damage. Unfortunately, it soon became clear that the electric car was far from the world-saving solution so many people hoped it would be. Long charge times, low battery life, and a distinct lack of charging stations have made the average electric car little more than an inconvenience. The Dutch automotive brand Lightyear hopes to change that with its upcoming car, the Lightyear Zero. The Lightyear
You gotta
Zero
be
is one of
smart
the
to
world's
make cars
first
that don't need
solar-powered cars,
gas.
and is certainly the first to be manufactured with such an impressive range. This car can
Which they
travel for a
do, but
total of
just saying.
388
And
miles
at
on a single
reasonable
charge.
prices back.
44 of these miles come from solar power alone, with each hour in the sun adding 6 miles of battery to the vehicle. Even more impressive is the fact that the car does not need to be stationary in order to charge. Its high-tech solar panels are able to harvest power from the sun while the car is in motion, eliminating the risk of the driver being stranded on a rural road with zero battery. The Lightyear Zero is scheduled to go into mass production towards the end of 2022 and is expected to sell for around $500,000. Thankfully, the manufacturer acknowledged that this is well out of the price range of many drivers and has pledged to release a $30,000 model by 2025.
Well, would you just look at
HoloLens.
it?
Microsoft has been throwing a lot of new technology at us over the last couple of years. Some of it has been pretty incredible, and some of it's been decidedly less than that. It looks like the tech giant's upcoming HoloLens 2 is going to fall into the former of those two categories, and for good reason. This is an augmented reality headset, and may just be the piece of technology that finally brings augmented reality devices to mainstream attention that's eluded them for so long. The headset is primarily designed to be used in business and educational settings, with Microsoft regularly touting its potential in the world of medicine. According to its designers, it can be used to help medical students master difficult procedures by projecting graphics of the human body onto their surrounding environment. This would allow the student to simulate an operation in a genuine medical environment as opposed to the purely virtual one offered by traditional virtual reality headsets. Similarly, the HoloLens 2 may be utilized by experienced surgeons to experiment and plan courageous new operations that could save countless lives and change our world. Mind control robots. The world of prosthetic limbs is driven by technology. Some researchers have devoted their entire careers to producing high-tech prosthetics to make life as easy as possible for the disabled citizens of the world. With this next innovative invention, a team at the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology is about to take that mission to the next level. This robot arm is the first of what the researchers hope to be a series of advanced prosthetic limbs that can be controlled by the human mind. The arm works by picking up brain waves and responding to them without verbalized commands from the individual. It was developed over the course of several years with the help of a number of disabled individuals. At one point during the design process, a quadriplegic patient was connected to the arm by an electronic cap that could measure and transfer his brain signals. As was hoped, this caused the robot arm to move exactly as the patient had intended it to. There are still some small issues to be worked out with these robotic arms before it can hit mass production. For example, researchers are concerned that errors may occur if the brain inadvertently reacts to external stimuli. For example, if the individual connected to the arm is yelled at, the brain activity that triggers this may cause the prosthetic to behave erratically. Thankfully, the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology expects to have these problems solved sooner rather than later, so we don't have to wait too long for this robotic arm to begin changing the world. Floating light bulb. The light bulb was first patented by Thomas Edison all the way back in 1879. When he introduced it to the public, it changed the world forever. Edison's basic idea of the light bulb is still in use today, although one New York native thinks he's come up with an upgrade that's going to entirely restructure our daily life just as its predecessor did more than a century ago. U.S. inventor Simon Morse is the creator of the Flight light bulb, which he named after combining the words flight and light. The Flight is a floating light bulb that levitates slightly above its base, making for easy installation and removal. However, removal won't be needed all that often, as the Flight has a whopping lifespan of 22 years. Morse likes to think of the Flight as a piece of art, as do the tens of thousands of people who have purchased it as a piece of decor. But don't let its sleek style and eye-catching aura distract you from the fact that this light bulb is very much an effective saver of time, space, energy, and perhaps even the world.
Hi, Coach Mofall here. Follow me, because I'm going to take you
We
on a
got
journey that I've taken
commercials.
on a solution you're not
And
gonna
I got
believe. Come on
this.
into my living room.
They're welcome to see if this works. Okay, it's working good. Sorry about commercials. I just wanted to see. I
Talking gloves.
said
About
welcome from my
430
main
million
channel.
people
Now let me
worldwide are
say
deaf
welcome
or
from
hard
this
of hearing.
channel.
Many of these
See if
individuals
it's
use some
working,
form of
and it's
sign
working.
language to
So
communicate with others and
we're
navigate
good.
everyday life. Unfortunately,
Well,
only a
very
very small
good.
percentage of individuals who do not suffer from a hearing disability are able to understand and speak sign language. Bioengineers at the University of California are seeking to rectify this problem with the Smart Glove. The Smart Glove is designed
We
to be
will be
worn by
done
sign
after
language
this
speakers to
video.
help
I
them
mean, not
easily
this one, but
communicate with those who
take
don't
4 is our
understand it.
last
The glove
take
is
here.
connected to an accompanying app. which detects the movements and positions of the wearer's hands using a patented technology. The app then translates these motions from American Sign Language into verbal English. At the time of this recording,
That
the
is
Smart Glove is still
many.
in its developmental stages. It's currently only capable of translating letters and small phrases into English. Thankfully, its designers say that they're on course to expand the glove's vocabulary and language settings in the coming months, meaning this glove may soon be a regular at social and business events across the world. Hand charger. There's never a good time to run out of phone battery, but there are certainly some extremely bad times to do so. We're sure most of you guys watching this video have had the experience of your battery going dead when you needed your phone more than ever, leaving you without directions or a ride. With this next invention by your side, you'll never have to worry about such disastrous timing again. The Hand Energy was inspired by the Powerball, which is a gyroscope exercise tool designed to strengthen the user's forearm area through perpetual wrist rotation. The inventors of the Hand Energy drew on the idea when creating their charger, designing a similar ball and fitting it with a battery, a metal coil, and a collection of magnets. By adding these components to the traditional gyroscope, they made it possible for the device to generate electricity. When connected to a smartphone, smartwatch, or really any other smart device, the battery life
I need to get some of them.
product. Electric charging roads. As we mentioned a little earlier on, electric cars are largely unsuitable for long journeys. Running out of phone battery at the wrong time is one thing, but running out of charge for your electric car when on the middle of the highway is a whole different level of catastrophe. It could very easily lead to the unthinkable, not just for the driver of the car, but for the passengers and their surrounding motorists as well. With this in mind, Sweden fitted the roads surrounding its capital city with 1.2 miles of electrical rails. These electrical rails are divided into 50-meter sections each. When a section of rail makes contact with an electric car, it increases the vehicle's charge exponentially. This has led many people to joke that the Swedish highway is essentially just a massive electric track. As funny as this comparison is, there's no denying that Stockholm's electric charging roads look set to change for the better. The technology has put Sweden more than on track to its goal of abolishing fossil fuel dependence by the year 2030, a feat many people dismissed as impossible when the country first made this grand public. As Sweden continues to install electrical rails in segments of its highways, the rest of the world is becoming increasingly open to the idea of doing so as well. If the superpowers of the world follow the Scandinavian nation's example, we may well achieve global independence from fossil fuels by the end of this century. 𝕃.ℝ.𝔹. Gym equipment is constantly changing. Leading workout
We're gonna
brands
listen to some
strive to
funny
remain
stuff
on the
after
forefront of
this.
innovation, so they can provide their customers with creative new ways to maximize their workouts. But strive as they might, these brands are having a hard
These are
time
just really
coming up with
interesting.
anything as
This is what just
groundbreaking
came
as
on
the
for us,
𝕃.ℚ.𝔹.
so
The 𝕃.ℚ.𝔹 is a Kickstarter project
watch this and
done
we're gonna hear
good.
some funny
It
stuff
was
in a minute.
designed by the Hong Kong-based engineering organization Enhanced Robotics to be the first exercise exoskeleton available
I'm
for
gonna eat this
widespread
delicious
purchase.
peanut butter
The
snack
device
thingy.
wraps around the wearer's waist in much the
Granola
same
peanut
manner
butter
as a
something.
traditional weight belt. From there, straps are attached to just above each knee and the workout can begin. The 𝕃.ℚ.𝔹 5 uses a high-tech algorithm to determine the energy being exerted by the wearer. From there, it adjusts to provide the necessary assistance, allowing the wearer to run farther with less strain. The exoskeleton can be used to increase resistance, making for an intense workout that's normally only attainable with heavy weights. If there is one criticism that can be levied against it, it's that the exoskeleton is far too bulky to be comfortably worn under workout gear. This means the wearer must be prepared to endure the confused gawking of onlookers while exercising in public. But 𝕃.ℚ.𝔹 5 enthusiasts live in hope that the exoskeleton will one day become so widespread that the only people getting strange looks at the gym will be the people who aren't wearing one. Project Starline. If there's one thing the global pandemic taught us, it's that human beings cannot survive by themselves. We're sociable creatures and we need the company of other people. Phone calls and video conversations simply aren't enough to satisfy that craving. Thankfully, it looks like we've made it through the worst of the pandemic, and hopefully we won't have to endure another series of lengthy lockdowns anytime soon. But if things were to take a devastating turn and land us right back where we were during the summer of 2020, Google says it's developed the perfect technology to fulfill our desire for face-to-face interactions. The tech juggernaut has dubbed this technology Project Starline. Project Starline takes video communication to another level by allowing users to talk to 3D models of their friends, family, and business partners. According to Google, this breaks down the barriers put in place by more traditional methods of video communication. Users can make eye contact and talk naturally through their 3D counterparts, just as they would if they were in the same room.
That is so many.
Starline is only available in a select number of Google offices. It seems like we're still a long way away from seeing a worldwide rollout of the technology, but that's just fine by us. After everything we've seen through the last couple of years, we're more than happy to have face-to-face conversations. Lab meat. Every day, more than 130 million chickens are killed for their meat. A further 4 million pigs suffer a similar fate each day, while untold numbers of other animals are slaughtered for the same reason. Now, many people argue that this is simply nature, and to be fair, they have a point. That being said, recent research indicates that the current rate at which human beings are killing animals for food simply isn't sustainable. If we continue in this manner, we'll damage the planet beyond all salvaging, and that's providing we haven't done so already. For decades, scientists have been searching for a solution to this problem, and now it seems like they might have just found one. Lab-grown meat was once written off as a fanciful impossibility. It was said that only the maddest of mad scientists would attempt to create such a thing. If that is indeed the case, we guess the American food producer 𝕃.ℝ.𝔹 has a pretty extensive team of mad scientists. In December of 2020, 𝕃.ℎ.𝔹 unveiled its groundbreaking chicken bites. The bites looked, smelled, and tasted just like real chicken. The only difference between these chicken bites and the ones you might find in a mainstream fast food restaurant was that these ones were made using lab-grown meat. Right now, 𝕃.ℎ.𝔹's lab-grown chicken bites are only available in Singapore. However, the company is currently in the process of securing approval from food agencies around the world.
If you've got the Airbnb app on your phone, you're already halfway to making six figures and 7
Wow.
monthly income.
However, the company is currently in the process of securing approval from food agencies around the world to allow for the global distribution of its ethical eats. 3D printed rockets. 3D printing has revolutionized the engineering industry. Machines that once would have cost tens of millions of dollars to construct are now being manufactured at a fraction of the cost using components that were produced through the magic of a 3D printer. A wide variety of objects are now being manufactured using 3D printing, including furniture, cars, and even rockets. Relativity Space has been pioneering the 3D printing of rockets since it opened for business in 2015. The company was founded by Jordan Noon and Tim Ellis, two former employees of SpaceX at Blue Origin, respectively. While their idea of 3D printing spacecrafts seemed more than a little outlandish to those unfamiliar with their industry, the pair's resumes were impressive enough to inspire millionaires and billionaires to pump cash into their young company. Now these investments are paying off. Relativity Space is planning its first launch for the end of 2022. If the launch goes as planned, it'll be the very first time that a 3D printed rocket has been sent into orbit. However, it's extremely unlikely to be the last. A successful launch later this year would lead to many more in the future and make commercialized space travel a real possibility in our lifetime. Sonic fire extinguishers. There are a couple of ways to put out a fire. You could use a fire extinguisher.
Imagine
you
that.
could use a fire blanket. You could use a good old-fashioned bucket of water. Now, thanks to two undergrads at Virginia's George Mason University, you could even use sound waves. The Sonic fire
Crazy,
extinguisher
bro.
was developed by 𝕃.ℝ.𝔹 and Seth Robertson over a long and
Crazy.
exhausting research process that saw most of their team resign and brought them some serious criticisms from their college professors.
That is
Undeterred, the
insane.
budding inventors pressed onwards until they finally had a working prototype. To the astonishment of their doubters, their invention put out blaze after blaze by utilizing low-frequency sound waves. The vibration of the bass-heavy beats
That
caused
is
oxygen to
so
move throughout the
many.
flames they were faced with, effectively extinguishing each fire and showcasing the life-saving potential of their sonic fire extinguisher. The two creative geniuses are currently working towards mass production of their invention. We're sure they're going to
Crazy.
make it happen, just as we're sure this piece of technology will change the world.
Hey, brother Sasquatch. What's up,
In
brother?
November
Show me
2020,
Sasquatch.
Sarah Lucia and
I love
Josh
you.
Feigle made history when they
Hi.
became the first ever people to ride as passengers inside a Hyperloop.
How you doing, dude? This is the last one on this list, and then we'll chat in a second.
Loop, for those unfamiliar with the concept, is a high-speed transportation pod.
Thanks
that
God I
travels
can see
through
your
a low-pressure
words.
tunnel to complete long-distance journeys in a fraction of the time they currently
43
require.
hours
Luke
and
and
3
Geiger are
days.
both
Oh,
employed by
brother.
Virgin Hyperloop, the company that's making the most
That's
significant
many.
progress in developing this futuristic transportation system.
Oh,
Their trip
God.
aboard the Virgin Hyperloop was short, with the pair in transit for a mere 15 seconds. In that time, however, they managed to travel a full 500 meters. Virgin Hyperloop says that this incredibly impressive speed is just the beginning. By the time the system is ready to be
3
installed in cities
days.
around the
Oh,
world, the
man,
Hyperloop
brother.
is expected to travel at a metaphorically neck-breaking
Happy
speed
4th
of
to
more
you.
than
God bless
620
you.
miles per hour. This would make it more than twice as fast as the fastest car in the world and more than 4 times faster than a bullet train. Okay, that does it for this second look at 15 emerging technologies that will change our world. Out of all of the thrilling new pieces of technology we saw in this video, which one are you more pumped?
Okay, sweet. I'm out of here. Hi, brother Sassy. What's going on, man? Hi. How are you? I hope I can still see your words. Dang it. It keeps on showing out the words, bro. Which is really annoying. I can't see them. So I'm gonna have to just figure this out. I turned it off battery saver mode. Can y'all still see this? I'll have to check. Why can't I see your guys' words? I don't know why. I don't know why I can't see your words. That's whack. I'll have to turn on the background. Yay, 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 yay. Okay. Are you able to still hear me? I can see my screen. I have it on the background. Okay. Hey. I can't keep typing, but I can just type to see if I can get this back on. Yes, bro. Thanks, Jesus. Dang it. Went on and then went off. Why? Oh, bro. That's so whack. Let me try again. Sorry. Just gonna put a smile in there and see if it will go. Why is it not letting my words go on? I don't understand what's the matter with my words, why the words aren't on there. I tell you what, I don't know what's going on with my words right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear my words? I can't see your words on that screen. Which is kind of whack. Anyway. I don't know why I can't see the words, bro. That's really retarded to me. I don't understand. I don't understand. How do I put them back on? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure the thing out. I have this thing on and it's not letting me. We're not trying to watch this thing. We already watched it. And now my screen is frozen? Bro. I push power off screen. Screen off. Oh boy. I'm sorry, bro. Whoops. Sorry. I'm gonna have to change my pen 100 million times. It's crazy. Seriously cannot tell you why the words aren't on my screen. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm having some serious malfunctions here. Let me just have to clear cache. Maybe that'll help, huh? I'm so sorry, y'all. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I surely cannot tell you. Sorry to tell you, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I can't see the freaking words. I'm not sure why. What is going on? Let me open up this whole thing here. Chat and toast. I don't know how to do the thing. Welcome to the behind the scenes, y'all. I'm sorry, but oh, there we go. Is that gonna work? No. I still don't see it. Chatting toast. The heck? Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing here, man. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Trying to make the words go on is what I'm trying to do. That is what I'm surely trying to do, but what's the deal? Does this thing need to like update or something? Oh, 720. Try 360. Is that can you work now? No. Well, okay, now. Bro, I'm not really sure what is a malfunction. Sorry to tell you that. So sorry to tell you that, but I have no idea what's going on here. It's surely just not working properly. Turn this off. Oh. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Good God. While I'm in here, I sure should. Oh, Jesus. I don't know here. I'm sorry, y'all. This is annoying. Try that again. What the heck? Well, let me just X that out. Dude, I have no idea, bro. This is my 4th try, and I'm not a quitter, that's for sure. But I will tell you what. I can't freaking figure this thing out. What's the matter with it? What's not going on? I don't understand. Just trying to put something in my chat to make the thing fucking make my chat thing go on my screen, but it's not going on. I don't know why. Don't know what the problem is here. Chatting and chat toast. I don't know what the hell. Chat toast. What the fuck? Sorry, my language. Sorry. I'm so sorry, but you know what? I'm gonna have to just shut the thing off because I don't know what its problem is. So I love y'all, and I don't know what the problem is, but I will try to figure it out. Maybe I just gotta uninstall and reinstall this app. I'll try that. Well, whatever. Whenever I see y'all again, I love you, and I'll see you whenever I see you, whenever it's God's timing. Stay way too blessed to be too stressed. Thank you with all my heart for trying to stick it out with me. Anyways, if you missed the one before this one, part 3 was probably the funniest one. I'm sure of it. I haven't listened to any of them yet, but I'm going to be doing that once I try to figure out this app. All right, I love y'all.